there, it's Ana Caban, the brand ambassador for Balanced Body. We are still on our journey navigating our new normal, and today we have a guest from Poland. It's Ilona Wlodarczyk, and she will tell you a little bit about herself. Hey, Ilona.
Hey, Anna. Very nice to see you. I'm very excited to take part in that interview and to support our community. I'm doing great, and I would love to say how to navigate from my perspective this new reality, because it's really interesting.
Cool. So let's start with you then. What are you doing personally to stay calm, cool during this unusual time?
Okay, so as everybody can experience, this is unusual time. So at the beginning, it could be the kind of scary because it flip over upside down our world, and this is the first reaction. But later, when we go through it, we need to find this new reality. So immediately I found that if I can't go outside, I will go inside. And when I went inside, I just cooled down and I found the things that I can develop in my life and to be happy in that situation, because we know that when we are happy, we help other people to be as well happy, start thinking positively, and we can shift that situation to the better one. And by the way, I look at this like this is a big world transformation, and we need to look from other perspective, that it's not something that we should be afraid. We need to take care after ourselves, but as well we need to project bright future right now, because this is the moment. So if we can't go outside, we go inside for inspiration, because all of us, we are powerful and it depends on us. So what I'm doing to first call myself down to calm is like I started with meditation, like happy for no reason with Marcy Shimoff, paraliminar meditation, and it's really cool. It's light, and after it you've got smile on your face. I'm doing journaling where I focus especially on my wins from the week, what something happy, inspiring happened to me, what I created. And foremost, I'm going every day for a walk and to nurture myself, to contemplate with the nature. And the great thing is that I've got a dog. So when it was not allowed to go out, like my friends say, oh, maybe I can borrow your dog, you know, and it was very funny. And I said, now my dog is so precious, because when you go for a walk with the dog, it's fun, right? And you can do it. So going outside, even for a small walk and taking some fresh air, and find like affirmation, something that drives you for the future, that you how you want to live your life, and you know, project your bright future, because now is the time that we can immerse in ourselves and find our, you know, strength, power, and creativity. So this is what I'm doing, basically.
I love it. I love everything that you've said and that you're doing. I'm doing a lot of the same things, and I agree that now you're almost forced to look inward, right? Because there's not much going around you, especially if you live alone. There's no one there to really spend time with. So it is a great blessing out of this whole thing. I think that that is the biggest blessing, that we each have time to decide what's important to us, really what moves us, and how we can help others. Because there's always going to be someone that needs more than you, that really is in an unusual, uncertain place. So I feel like this is a great time to be there for other people, even if that's just schooling them, right?
Exactly. And like we know that in the airplane, first we've got instructor first put the mask on your face before you put on somebody's else mask. And it really works, because when we first got inside to ourselves, we became happy, calm, and free. Then we spread that you know, feeling and the state of mind to other people. So this actually helps for all of us to go forward, not to be in a scary mode and complaining, but like, you know, first when I switched quickly that I can't go outside, so I created online classes. And of course, people, some like change, some don't like change, but there are always people that follow the change. And I think that this is the time to really create the new life and new habits and really change, transform yourself.
Yeah, it's a very creative time. That's what it feels like to me. There's a lot of creative energy and excuse me, and the time to do something with that, with the ideas that you have. You have more time. If you're not driving around town to run your errands and drop your child at school, you have more time. So let's use it wisely. So you said that you are doing online classes. Has anything else changed for you as far as your business goes?
So I upgrade my teacher training program, which is like my child, my diamond. So I'm from Diamond Pilates, so it's my diamond. I put a lot of heart into that program and it's really amazing. So my goal is to help people to transform their lives instead of provide information and say how you do the exercise. That really they go through the program and they became other people, you know, so soulful and happy with the body they want to have and the life they want to have. So Pilates is really helpful to return to self-love and feel the life of soulful self and authentic self. So this is my goal in my teaching. So now I created those online classes. I upgrade the teacher training program. We do a lot of changes in our organization, so our website. So we build the student zone where we put extra material. So as well, I was teaching some online workshops. It was really a lot of fun. So like reformer exercises on the arc. Even I said that I can borrow my arcs. So people, they can come borrow and take part in that online workshop via Zoom, and it was fabulous. So, you know, we've got recording everything. So it just depends on us if we want to open and learn new things. Every day I learn new things, and this is my mantra. So what creative will come to my mind that I can, you know, rise up vibration and bring more joy to the life.
I love it. That sounds fabulous. What about a tip? Do you have a tip that you might share with our instructors that are watching, Ilona?
Yes. So like I said from very beginning, go inside and really search, because when you don't have to like meditate a lot if you are not familiar with that, but really have this moment of stillness, ask question that first with affirmation that you are a powerful being, and what in this time you can create. What is that time for you to create, to find out, to build and change your life? Yeah, so this is the most important.
I think that journaling that you mentioned earlier is so helpful. Even if you don't have a focus, you just wake up and you write. You see what comes out of your head. Sometimes it's very surprising. Sometimes it's just a to-do list, like I need to wash my clothes, I need to clean the bathroom. And other days it's inspired thoughts, things that you don't know where they came from, and they're great ideas. So sometimes just getting up and writing things down is a great way to start the day.
And I have to say that it really works, because when I journal, the powerful and like inspired thoughts are coming. So I've got my journal nearby during the day that I can write those notes and then take action and follow them. So I'm a very intuitive person, and I find it very useful, because then you see the bigger picture, what you can create. So take baby steps. So one idea, then the other, and after a month, you see that you created something great, something that brings joy into your face and you inspire others. It's all about being in a happiness zone and joy. So it rises the immune system, right? Of course, doing Pilates, so moving, exercise, breathing, and this will help us to thrive and live in a new reality in a creative way.
That's amazing. I love everything you're saying. I feel like, you know, preach, girl, preach. I'm like a church here. Great stuff. So tell me, I don't know you, we just met. So tell me and those watching something about you that few people know or would never suspect.
So what people may don't know about me is that I like chanting and singing and rhyme, to do the rhyme. So especially when my friends got birthday, I like have a sit, I think about the person, I put the hands on my heart and I am listening. What is the best for that person? But I cannot write it down or say it, you know, in a normal way, but to rhyme. Put a specific word and it like small ditty or poetry, and this brings me a lot of joy to do those rhymes. And what else? So basically this, that I like rhyme.
I love that. And it must be so special when your friend gets that card and reads this rhyme that's for them, very specific, right?
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, you know, listening to my intuition, what is right at this moment needed for that person. And it's like, oh, wow, it's fabulous. So I love to write it, send a message, and then say it. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
To affirm that.
That is so, so cool. Tell me, is there something funny or silly that you could share with us to kind of wrap up our interview?
So during this coronavirus, we can find as well a lot of, you know, funny things. And this is the part of like not to be, you know, like shut down, but as well flip over that situation. So for me, what is funny in that situation is about the animals. So for example, you can find the cartoons that the dogs are in the kitchen on the highest cupboard, and they say like to the owner, I'm not going for a walk anymore today because I went 6 times. You know, like exaggerating that the dogs are only if you cannot go alone because it was not allowed, so let's take a dog. And the same, the face mask that now we are wearing. So the dogs were wearing some particular dogs. So, oh, it's right time that now we are wearing this. So some, you know, jokes about animals, and yeah, this is cool.
That's so funny. Well, where I live, we have to, just last week, they started with wearing a mask all the time, even walking the dog. You know, if you go outside, you're wearing a mask. And I thought, wouldn't it be funny if I was walking down the street and I put a little mask on my dog? He'd probably hate it and bite it open, but it would just look cute, like a cute one, like some cute fabric. It'd be kind of silly because people do put sunglasses and all kinds of things on their dogs. So.
Exactly, yeah. And sometimes it's, what mask do you got? You know, it's, you know, always to transmit it that it's something new and now it's needed, so we use it, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. It was very nice, and I love doing these international interviews because you're on the other side of the earth, and it's interesting that we're all going through the same thing. Slightly different perhaps, but it's this, we're all in this together.
And I'm very happy that I could do this interview with you and to share my ideas and support our community, that we are closer together and we can change the situation, upgrade it, our life. And I truly believe that it's a big time of transformation, and let's gather together and go it and change our lives for better, to thrive.
Absolutely. Great way to end the interview. Thank you so much, Ilona, and thank you everyone that's watching us today. Have a beautiful day and stay safe. Ciao.